Hello everyone, my name is Hằng and I am a member of Group 9. We had already learned in Chapter 9 about US manufacturing, some production processes, and operating management techniques. As you know, the US economy depends largely on manufacturing sector. It generates relatively large numbers of products as well as machines, which are critical to the US citizens. In 2010, US was the world's second largest manufacturer with $1,696.7 billion of industrial output. However, intense competitions from foreign companies are challenging the US manufacturing sector. On the surface, we often hear about the media reporting about the downturn of US, including the decline of General Motors and other auto companies. Jobs are lost to foreign manufacturers from Mexico, China, India, which questions the US companies' ability to respond to challenges effectively as in the past. In order to survive in this turbulent economy, US companies have to maintain competitive edge by focusing on customers, maintaining closer relationships with suppliers and other companies to satisfy customer needs, practicing continuous improvement, focusing on quality, saving on costs through the site selection, utilizing the internet, and adopting new production techniques. But do all US companies really follow this structure? Today, I would like to discuss about this issue through a video case called Keeping Your Eye on the Ball. This video case will tell us more detail about how one example of successful US manufacturers faces the difficulties of modern manufacturing trends. Guess who? Yes, that's Ball Corporation. Let me tell you briefly about the history of Ball. Ball Corporation is founded in 1880 by five brothers. This is an American company headquartered in Broomfield, Colorado. Ball is best known for its early production of glass jars, lids, and related products used for home canning. They started out making glass containers and then made a transition into more contemporary packaging in the 1950s and 1960s, aluminum packaging for beverage. After being a family-owned for many years, Ball Company became a public company in 1972. Then it has expanded and diversified into other business ventures and became the world's largest manufacturer of recyclable metal beverage and food containers. The point is, what makes Ball Corporation so successful? So let's take a look at the continuous can making process, which is a key factor building up the reputation for Ball Corporation. Right after the approximately 10,000 pounds aluminum coal came in, the first step called copper dust. It is a press that steams out the can into a cup that almost looks like a tuna can. Then, those tuna cans are conveyed to the body maker, also known as a draw and iron. After that, cans go to the streamer, which streams can down to a standard can height. Then, cans are conveyed over to a six-stage washer. Six-stage here means that this step includes a wash station, a pre-wash station, two rinse, and a washer. When cans come out of that, they go through a 250-degree dryer and stay in there for a couple of minutes. Those cans will continuously transferred over to a decoration. This oven's function is rolling the ink on each can. Then cans will run through an oven varnish that is put on to protect that ink. After that, cans go into the internal coat. Each can will be putting a coating inside to keep the beverage from eating through the aluminum. Those cans then are put through another oven. and when they came out, we call them straight wall cans, which means not having the neck or flange on the can. Next, straight wall cans go over to the necker and flanger area. This is where we reduce the diameter of the can so the lid can sit on top of it. Then, it's time for looking for any kind of leaking on the can. By using lie tester, Ball Corporation can currently test 100% each and every can with the continuous rate 1,500 cans per minute. The outside of can is flooded with a light source, and any light that shows through the can, that can will be rejected. After finished, cans will be conveyed over to the palletizer. Finally, we come to the last step, storing. Completed cans are taken to the warehouse and stored. With the approximately 200 to 220,000 square feet warehouse, about 220 million cans are held there. As you can see, in Ball Corporation, cans are manufactured on automated machinery. By using technology effectively, Ball can not only cut costs but also operate the process effectively. Nevertheless, despite the using larger packaging company, Ball still faces many challenges. They need to position themselves as a brand in the minds of customers. That means they have to make customers think of their brand rather than others, which also manufacture the same packaging as Ball. It's time for us to solve 3 questions of the video case. The first question is, looking at the future manufacturing in the United States, do you think U.S. companies like Ball are adapting to the challenges of foreign manufacturers? And what is Ball doing to stay competitive? From my point of view, according to the Ball's effort to improving their process and techniques day by day, I believe that it's obvious U.S. companies like Ball are adapting to the challenges of foreign manufacturers. Even though the domestic labor costs are higher, the U.S. manufacturing are still effective. They are using high technology to make better and faster manufacturing. Also, since labor costs increased in foreign countries, manufacturing sectors tend to shift back to the U.S. Therefore, U.S. companies can take full advantages of cost effectiveness in their country. To stay competitive in the eager of global market, Ball focuses on 6 actions. One of the things they have to look at is downtime on the line. They feel that anytime they are down the line, they are losing money. Thus, the way they keep their costs down and be competitive is by volume of the product they can produce. Engineers force change the space of machines in some cases to make them more efficient, run faster and better. Looking for innovation, helping figure out how to make package were lighter and has less metal in them. They also cooperate with the cross brand to produce some products that customers might be familiar with. The second action is limiting outsourcing production. Ball located its facilities close to both its suppliers and customers. That makes distribution faster, easier, and cheaper. Next, using robotic and different things of nature to transfer things. It means that when they lay out the lines, they are lacking out so they can funnel their warehouse or forklift traffic through one main area and keep the rest of them open. The other thing is to hold the just-in-time inventory control. Depending on what the product is, what raw materials, suppliers may warehouse it here close to the plant. Ball also set up a secondary supplier. If there is any hiccup in it, the ball can go back up to the suppliers. Obviously, they also focus on the quality, which customers require so many different things. They integrate a little bit from all the different quality out here. Lastly, lightweighting, which is using light material in the containers where it's plastic or metal. Although also work with local communities and municipalities to create recycling programs. Therefore, they can get their product back, save energy and raw materials, and make the entire life cycle and analysis system more efficient. The second question is, this video mentions the loss of U.S. manufacturing jobs to overseas locations. What is its cause, and what is the opposite trend that occurs in the U.S. with companies like Toyota and Honda? According to the video, the loss of U.S. manufacturing jobs to overseas locations is called outsourcing. This term means contracting with other companies, often in other countries, to do some or all of the functions of a firm, like its production or accounting tasks. Thus, outsourcing has several serious consequences in some states where jobs have been lost to overseas competitors. The opposite trend is called insourcing. It means that foreign companies come to do manufacturing activities in domestic areas and offer jobs to local employees. For example, Korea-based Hyundai operates design and engineering headquarters in Michigan and produces cars in Alabama. Japanese automakers Honda and Toyota have been producing cars in the United States for years. In this way, insourcing creates many new U.S. jobs and have offset those jobs being outsourced. The last question is, what is meant by Six Sigma? Six Sigma at many organizations simply means a measure of quality that strives for near perfection. Six Sigma is a disciplined, data-driven approach and methodology for eliminating defects in any process, from manufacturing to transactional, and from product to services. Each process can be described by a sigma rating indicating its year or percentage of defect-free products it creates. Its fundamental object is to improve the quality of the output of the process by identifying and removing the causes of defects and minimizing variability in manufacturing and business processes. There are two very important methodologies for executing a Six Sigma initiative. Six Sigma DMAIC and Six Sigma DMADV. Each term name is derived from the major steps in its process, but each has its own use. DMAIC is used to correct a process that already exists. DMADV is used to create a new process. As we can see, there are many changes in manufacturing, but the U.S. manufacturers try their best to follow and adapt to the change. That is a strong voice that we must learn from them. Robert Motors, founder of News Corporation, said, "World is changing very fast, and big will not beat small anymore. It will be the fast beating the slow. Learning how to handle changes will be a big step to success." And this is the end of our presentation. Thank you for listening.